Welcome to Legends of the Railroad. In this series, we'll explore some of the most important locomotives in railway history, machines that not only moved people and goods, but helped shape the world we live in today. And there's no better place to start than with one of the very first true legends of the tracks, Stephenson's rocket. Rocket was built in 1829 by George Stephenson and his son Robert, and although it wasn't the very first steam locomotive ever made, it was the most advanced of its time, and it set the standard for everything that came after. The rocket was designed to compete in the Rainhill Trials, a famous competition held in England to find the best locomotive for the newly planned Liverpool and Manchester Railway. The trials were a turning point in railway history. Several locomotives were entered, but Rocket outperformed them all, reaching an impressive speed of around 48 kilometers per hour, or about 30 miles per hour, unheard of at the time. What made Rocket so special? Several things. Unlike earlier designs, it had a multi-tube boiler, which greatly increased the surface area for steam production. That meant more power from a smaller engine. It also used a blast pipe, a clever feature that sent exhaust steam up through the chimney, drawing more air through the fire and increasing efficiency. Its cylinders were also placed at an angle, helping reduce vibrations and improve stability. In other words, it was smarter, faster, and more reliable than anything that came before it. The rocket looked quite different from the big steam locomotives we usually picture today. It had large wheels in the back, smaller ones in the front, and a tall chimney like a stovepipe. It was painted bright yellow, which made it stand out. The engine itself pulled a small tender with fuel and water, and behind that, carriages for passengers. Despite its modest size, Rocket was a huge leap forward, a true innovation on rails. After winning the Rainhill Trials, Rocket became a working locomotive on the Liverpool and Manchester Railway, helping to launch the world's first scheduled intercity passenger train service. It proved that steam-powered trains were not only possible but practical, and very soon, railways began spreading rapidly across Britain, Europe, and the rest of the world. In this way, Rocket didn't just win a race, it helped launch the entire railway age. Today, an original rocket is preserved at the Science Museum in London, and replicas can be found in several other museums around the world. When you stand next to one, it might look small and simple, but in the 1820s, it was cutting-edge technology. It changed the way people thought about travel, about distance, and about the future. And so, as we begin our journey through the legends of the railroad, Rocket reminds us of the incredible power of innovation, even in something as simple as boiling water and turning wheels. A small machine with a giant legacy. At what machine would we look next? I'd love to hear from you. Which locomotive should we explore next in Legends of the Railroad? Let me know in the comments, and your idea might just become the next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you down the line.